This week on Bad Clown's Film Pitch.
Keaton, Bale, Affleck and Pattinson. They're all going to get ranked in this episode where we rank the Batmen.
All right, boys. Lights, camera, action.
I have something to tell you.
Yeah?
Me and John, or just me?
Well, John's here.
I am here.
So I'm going to include him in it.
Okay.
Is that
Okay, but it's for me.
It's for the room. It's for the room. It's for Tashi too. Okay,
Thank you.
You're welcome. I might be Batman.
Oh, you're Batman.
I might be
You're
Batman.
You might be.
Yeah.
Right.
And that you're not sure.
Well, I'm not entirely certain, but every time something's happened with Batman, I'm either asleep or it's in a film that's been previously filmed.
So you're thinking it could be a Jekyll and Hyde situation.
Yes. This version of me is broke, basically unemployed,
Physically
and
weak.
physically weak,
Unimposing.
yes, not particularly threatening, not very good in a fight, but
Not very good.
Generally.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, but that. Thank you for that. But the other version of me, it would make sense if we are going by the Jekyll and Hyde theory.
How would you get that hair in a cowl?
It's a good question.
Come out the eye hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Like
oh no,
the character from Adam's Family.
Oh,
Cousin
doesn't
it,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
oh, I can do that. See?
Oh,
That's like
for those listening in audio, Christian has covered his hair.
covered my entire
Covered his
face.
face with his hair.
Are you saying the only reason you're not Batman is because you've got long hair and that's the only reason?
No, I never said I was not Batman. You've said that. You're trying to trick me here. You're trying to lure me into saying I'm not Batman.
Well, guys,
Do
I
you
might
believe this?
be the Riddler.
Why
wow.
he's wearing green.
Who
Who are you?
Ish.
John? Who would you be in the Batman universe? Because I'm obviously Batman.
Oh, right.
Sam's probably the Riddler. So, what incel? And John, John, what would you be?
What's a sexy villain?
Penguin.
Penguin.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell played the Penguin.
He's got an umbrella with him.
Have you actually?
Yeah, but not a one like that with the
What do you mean?
gun in it. He's got a gun in it, right?
Yeah, he's had many variations. If you've read the comics,
About the same height as Danny DeVito, probably.
same height as Danny DeVito.
Quite the place.
Ballpark. Yeah.
So that was a wonderful segue, Christian,
Thank
into
you
what
so
we're talking about.
What
a
are we
lovely
talking
10-minute segue.
What are we talking about?
We're going to rank the Batmen.
That's so funny that I would talk about that.
I don't think you're going to make the list.
I've got a list
I'll
of all-
scribble him out.
Am I below Jimmy Kimmel?
Scribble him out.
Jimmy Kimmel played Batman.
Did he?
Yes, Jenny. I made
Oh,
the
did
list.
you go like really into this in terms of like who the Batman are?
I see it as like a Santa Claus situation. You know how Santa Claus has lots of other Santa Clauses working in like retail, right?
Yeah.
There's Batman who
I think Batman has
get
the
kids
same.
to sit on their laps, that kind of thing.
That is not. Where I was going with
sorry.
that. No. I'm
In malls.
Jesus Christ.
What do you want for Christmas as Batman?
What?
I'm
No, I
just
meant
going with the Santa Claus thing too much.
You've gone. No, I mean as in Batman has lots of other Batmen working for him all the time. I have a list of them here, actually. It was what Google said. I wasn't on the list. But Jimmy Kimmel is.
That's insulting that he made it and you didn't.
Yeah, I thought so.
On the naughty list.
So when we did this with the Spider-Man, we took different categories and we chose which Spider-Man would be at the top of each category.
Yeah.
So should we go for which Batman is the best Bruce Wayne?
Oh, let me have a look at my list.
Don't say Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, okay. So are we talking like film versions, are we?
Yeah, we can do the Lego one as well.
I was going to say Will Arnett's quite good.
As the Bruce Wayne bit.
Well, no.
I've only seen that like twice.
What?
I've only seen that like twice.
Oh, right.
Do you know who
love
I
Blake
think
Lively.
is the worst Bruce Wayne?
If you say Robert Pattinson, I'm going to lob this drink that we've been very nicely allowed to have on the table at you. Okay?
Michael Keaton.
Wow. That's that. Wow.
He's
Why?
got stupid curly hair.
Wow. Are you doing this based on hair?
I can't believe
Wait.
If we're doing it based on hair, I just want to specify.
Where does he rank out you before or after? Let's just go Keaton, Dart,
this.
or Dart Keaton.
You're above Keaton, mate.
Oh, well
so
done.
much.
Below
I'm
Kilmer.
basically assaulted. You said he was the worst. And
The worst Bruce Wayne, yeah.
how far above?
Are you?
Yeah.
A bit.
Are we ranking hair now?
That's not what this podcast is.
That's the reason I think he's the worst Bruce Wayne.
Ah, okay.
What? Because of his hair.
Tasha, what do you think of Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne hair?
I mean, so your objection is that it's curly hair, right?
Yeah, it's kind of and it kind of sticks up a bit.
I've got curly hair. Why would I be against
Oh,
people with curly
Sam,
hair?
you've really fucked it.
I'm not against.
This is our first
Actually,
podcast
I just
with
want
Tashi
to
here.
clarify. I'm not against people with curly hair. I'm against Bruce Wayne's with curly hair.
That's not true. I've seen him punch.
So would you be against
Yeah.
like Bob Ross playing?
Oh yeah,
Batman?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Is it more sort of the like ratio to?
I think he just looks like a bit of a dweeb.
He's the least physically imposing.
No one's saying no. No one's saying no. He doesn't look like a dweeb.
All I'll say is this: when I first saw that film with Michael Keaton and he had the mask off, I was a little shocked.
You're like, oh, there's Batman's accountant.
Yeah,
All right.
I was a little confused, but I never thought, oh, he can't possibly.
What are we thinking
maybe
of
that's
the
genius.
Robert Pattinson Batman hair, which is quite like.
It's quite sexy, isn't it? It is quite sexy. You know what's great about Robert
greasy.
Pattinson? He doesn't have the physique you would typically assume a Batman.
No,
would
that's
have.
what you have.
That's
got.
right. Under this fantastic shirt that we were all commenting on before, obviously, we went live. Tashi was saying how much she liked
I
it.
don't think we talked about it actually.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember.
Oh, well, I remember. Tashi, you remember?
It's a beautiful shirt.
Thank you so much.
Continue, Batman.
Yeah, the body of Batman is quite shredded, isn't he? And Robert Pattinson.
We're talking about Bruce Wayne.
Live.
Well-
I'd describe him as.
I hate to break it to you, they have the same body, don't they?
What do you mean?
He's going to do this bit.
You mean they're the same person?
Oh my god! We're gonna tell the papers.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Batman's typically a big shredded beefcake. Robert Pattinson's a little less, and that's fine. You know, I'm not going to comment on that and say he can't be because he has curly hair, like some people in the room.
I'm not saying he can't be Bruce Wayne. I'm saying he is the worst.
Okay, fine. Who's the best then?
Val Kilmer.
God. Wait, which ones was Val Kilmer in?
Forever.
Forever.
The
Batman
one,
Forever. The one with the
Jim
Riddler.
Carrey.
The one with the Riddler and the one with Two-Face.
That one, he's very sort of because the old ones don't actually do the origin story. None of them do. But
No, they don't.
In that one, he's constantly like, my parents are dead.
They're all kind of villain origin stories. The Tim Burton Batman.
Wait,
Well, not all. Tim
do they?
Burton, yeah.
So here's a question. I
Yeah.
haven't seen them in a long time. Is Batman then Batman Forever and Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin? Are they all supposed to be the same?
Yeah.
They are.
They've got the same Alfred.
That's how you know.
That's how you tell.
That's how you tell. Alfred's
But that
the
doesn't
Judi
apply-
Dench M
Well,
to
that doesn't apply
Batman.
though, because Pierce Brosnan's James Bond is not the same as Daniel Craig's James Bond. What? Come on.
Different podcast.
We'll save it. But do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean. Yeah, but
They are.
It's sort of they go from being really sort of dark and Tim Burton-y, with, sort of creepy, almost like noir 50s, and
Yes.
then when they get to the sort of Batman Forever, which is Joel Schumacher, they just sort of go a bit sort of neon disco.
Why do you think that is?
It's just a bit of fun.
Bit of fun, isn't
Then he
it?
puts nipples on the suits.
Someone in
Nipples.
Someone in a boardroom was like, "Come on, it's a comic character, ain't he? It should be zany. It should be fun." And it's like, oh,
Get the back credit card out.
yeah.
I wonder if they even saw the first one, because the first Batman's is quite dark, isn't it?
It's about the Joker mainly.
He's a good Joker. We'll get to him later.
Yeah.
So we've clarified that Michael Keaton's the worst Bruce Wayne. We can probably move on to the next category.
Who's the best then? Who's the best?
Who's the best? I'm going to go
Bale?
on a limb here. Who?
Bale?
Christian Bale.
He's quite charismatic.
He is quite charismatic. He's got a good smile.
He's a good playboy
Hair.
in those films.
Hair not curly.
Yeah, not good. Good hair.
Possibly put forward Ben Affleck.
I actually was going to put Ben Affleck forward, but I was worried that you would fight me on it.
No,
All right.
no curly
As a
hair
Bruce Wayne, you like him as a
seen
Bruce
here.
Wayne?
I like him as a Bruce Wayne. I like it when he runs in a waistcoat.
Oh.
And he's like, "Oh, my building's been destroyed." You remember when he says that? Oh, my
yeah.
building.
My building.
Ah,
Put it down.
Superman.
Yeah, it's-
my
it's-
building.
That's
Do you remember when he says that?
Batman vs Superman. Wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, it's from Batman vs Superman. I liked that film. I think people were too hard.
The first Ben Affleck Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, that I have problems with that.
With that.
Did you hear the editor of Black Adam, which I saw today?
Stop dating the podcast.
It's not dated. I could have watched it on DVD.
You've really dated the podcast. Christian buys DVDs.
I don't know. I actually collect Blu-rays.
I could have watched it on VHS.
But
Video Max.
the editor of Black Adam, which is a bad film, don't see it. He said that he thinks they should have had 3 movies on the build-up to Batman versus Superman.
Okay, like before Batman. after Batman, like that sunset.
Yeah,
sunrise
yeah,
I think they should have had 3 movies on the build-up to Black Adam.
That's what I'm saying. How can they say
Black
that when they've
Adam,
tried to
after
shove
Black Adam.
a 5-film arc into 2 hours of Dwayne Johnson looking grumpy?
He does do grumpy good. I didn't think he'd do grumpy good because he normally does kind of grumpy funny or like
funny.
silly, but he does grumpy too.
Would he be
Grumpy,
good
grumpy,
Bruce
silly, and silly.
He doesn't go to a jungle. I will say. Actually, that's not true.
He goes to a jungle.
He doesn't.
Does he wear a khaki top?
I know. I was hoping. But there's a bit where Dr. Fate... Is this not a spoiler because nothing important happens in the film. But
Tasha, do you care about Black Adam?
I've heard bad reviews, so I haven't bothered to see it. I have to say.
Okay, good. Okay, this isn't a spoiler. But Dr. Fate...
Because you told me Bruce Wayne was Batman earlier, and I'm still not.
I know, I'm sorry about that. I'm surprised you haven't
You're
seen
never
any
gonna believe who Superman is.
Batman-related... Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're going to tell me he's some bloody dweeb with glasses, probably.
Yeah, no. Dr. Fate turns part... Where is he from? Kandak?
Kandak,
Yeah, he turns it into how it used to
a
look.
Middle Eastern country they will not specify in the film.
Playing it safe.
Yep.
They turn it into he turns it into how it used to look, and there's quite a few trees. Looks a little jungly.
Oh, that was tenuous, mate.
Well, I'm sorry, it just feels like a thing that they have to do. They have to have at some point him around a palm tree.
Yeah.
You know,
The jungle's good for his complexion.
won't argue with that. I mean, he's a very handsome man.
So I think Ben Affleck's the best Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
And I think Michael Keaton's the worst. And all the ones in between, do as you like.
Any arguments on that, John?
Who's your worst?
My worst, probably Clooney.
We haven't even mentioned Adam West.
No, because Adam West is the best.
It
It rhymes.
Adam West is the well at everything. Are we just going to exclude him because he's just
So he would win all the categories.
Yeah.
be a bit boring? What do you guys think about David Mazouz?
These ones we've never heard of, but were like
This
maybe
is-
the TV show or something.
This is genuinely the first time I've ever done any research for the podcast, so I'm just trying to show that David Mazouz played.
Masseuse.
Yes, David the Masseuse.
Yeah.
He played. He said Christian Bale. What's his name?
Batman.
Batman and
Bruce Wayne.
in Gotham.
You couldn't think of the character
Oh,
Batman.
I've
the
had a
TV
long
show.
day.
when he's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a child.
Yes, he was quite good in that. Did anyone see it?
I saw bits of it, but not all of it.
What about Ian Glenn? Is that his name? What's Jorah Mormont's actor?
That is Ian.
Oh,
Yeah.
Titans.
I've not seen that, and I've not seen him as
He plays an angry Bruce Wayne in a suit.
I've heard he's bad.
in a suit or a bat suit.
In a suit, and then maybe some... No, that's Kevin Conroy who played him. When he played in live action, he was in a suit and then a...
Kevin Conroy came into live action.
Oh, yes, he
did, yeah.
did.
What?
In one of the what are they called? TV shows. One of the TV shows.
Well,
You couldn't think of the word TV show.
No, but like
Jesus
the like Arrow and stuff like that.
in the CW.
Yes,
Is that what it's
one of
called?
those. One
yeah,
of those.
Yeah. Okay, one last thing. Did you know Keanu Reeves played Batman? In Super Pets. Did you know?
Is that what?
That's probably got my vote, actually.
Did you see that?
No. But I know Dwayne Johnson's also in that. He's getting
full
around.
circle.
Yeah, exactly.
Full
I think he plays Super Dog.
Super Dog.
So here's the podcast, and I'm pulling
Who's got
it.
the best
try and bring it
dog?
back.
I'm
Who's got
pulling it.
The best
I'm
pet.
pulling the podcast back on track.
Please,
Right.
try.
Which Batman's got the best bat suit?
So we talk.
Nipples.
You want nipples?
I want. Well, yeah.
You-
I want the nipple suit, please.
The Clooney one.
Yeah, is
That's
that
the best
It's the
one.
Clooney one. Yeah.
I think so.
I like.
I like the. Have you seen the montages in those films when they're putting the suits on?
Oh yeah, and they're like.
It's just like boots, ass, nipples.
I like the as an alternative again the Ben Affleck one because he can't turn his head, so he's always like, "We gotta go over here, Superman. Are you with me? Oh no, look out!"
But it was similar to that in Batman Begins.
Because then at the start of
Yeah.
Dark Knight, is it Dark Knight where he's like, I need to turn my head because this is fucked.
But that's it. They fixed it. And then with Ben Affleck, they were just like,
In retrospect,
fine.
I love the Christian Bale Batman films,
That's nice of you.
but in retrospect,
Critically acclaimed, some would say.
Yes.
In-
I would argue they were the best.
sorry, I know it's against the popular opinion, but I think those films are good. But that bat suit with the little hole for the mouth here
What's wrong with it?
looks dumb.
Do you like the
Are
big,
you joking?
the big rock bit? Pattinson kind of goes.
Yeah,
really
that's
up to the
better.
ears.
Robert Pattinson maybe is the best suit.
That might be the best.
Do you think?
The gun on the thing?
Oh, yeah,
That's
the
pretty
gun.
cool.
That's
pretty dark.
You can see his
pretty
face.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Instead of this. And
Yeah.
Christian Bale's already got quite an iconic mouth. So to bring all the focus in.
I've never heard that before.
Well, he
Why has
does.
he got an
He's got an iconic lip. Tashi?
I don't have any comment on that.
Yeah, because
I've
it's so
never
obvious.
heard
It's
this.
so obvious.
That's
You've got to have a
joke.
strong jaw to be a Batman, and they've all sort of had
clearly.
strong jaws.
Do you know what's funny is I'm the first Batman with a beard. Did you know that?
That's funny because what happens when you shave the beard?
Well, you don't want any.
My weak chin is.
I say, is the jaw still there?
I have no idea.
Well, you've got to hide your identity, so you don't want any sort of distinguishing features.
No.
So, like,
What are you trying to say?
what I'm saying is that's why the Batman don't have a designer stubble or like
Oh, thank
face
you.
tattoos.
Thank you. Listen, you can get away with it these days. There's so many people with beards. Look, me and John. If Batman rocked up and he had a beard, and people wouldn't know if it was me or John.
Well, the way to deal with it would be to have a fake beard that you put on to be Batman, but then you're clean shaven when you're doing your Bruce Wayne.
Or the other way around.
What if I got a short hair wig and wore that when I was Batman?
So what would you do with your long hair?
That would go in the wig, obviously.
So why don't you cut your hair and wear a long hair wig?
No, because then people would be like, why's Christian cut his hair?
No, because you could wear the long hair wig to be Christian.
And then you're wearing
What?
a bat mask on top.
Yeah.
You could shave your hair and put on a long hair wig that you wear for your day-to-day life as Christian / Bruce Wayne. And then when you're Batman,
I'm not Bruce Wayne. That's a third part of me. I can't be Christian. Batman's not broke and a loser.
Christian Bale.
I could be Christian Bale, though.
you haven't got the iconic mouth.
What makes an iconic mouth?
What does make an iconic mouth? Next week on the Bad Clowns podcast. Okay, let's get back to the subject. If you stop spiraling
So
off
best
them,
suit, we think
Best
it's
suit,
Robert Pattinson?
I think Robert Pattinson.
like that
I'm going to say Lego Batman. Okay,
Adam West.
best villain from a film?
What in terms of the movies? The movies.
Well,
So what we've got? We've had several Jokers.
we've had arguably too many Jokers.
Wow.
The
'Cause
easy.
you only get two in a pack.
There's an easy answer.
What, Heath Ledger?
Yeah. Can we take him out of
That's
this?
very rude.
You what? Just because he's dead? That's not the reason.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should win our posthumous award. No, I just think that's the easy answer, isn't it? He's the best.
Who's the
villain,
worst
he's
villain?
the best Joker.
Who's the worst?
Are you saying he's the best? Then we
I'm
should
saying he's the
discount
best, but
him.
I'm saying we should have a conversation about. I don't want to have a conversation about who's second best. So let's just agree he's the best and take him out of the running.
Right. Okay.
Who's the best when he's gone?
Okay.
Yeah.
Could have been a little more sensitive about it.
What about Jack Nicholson?
Real villain's Alfred.
I actually think
Michael Caine Alfred.
Whoever kills his parents, which is the Jack Nicholson Joker in that one.
It is, it's true.
Jack Nicholson's overrated as the Joker.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. He's not dead.
I mean,
so
he's just
can
playing
say
himself. That's the only thing.
It's because of something dumb like his hair, isn't it?
that. No, it's not because of his.
His lips. His iconic
It's
mouth.
iconic mouth, isn't it? You son of a bitch.
I just didn't feel like there was much of a jokery vibe about him. Apart from the makeup and the costume.
And the laugh.
And the laughing and
And
the painting shit purple.
But don't you think that's just him? Like you were saying, it is just him walking
yeah,
around.
great casting.
What? Yeah, to an extent, but I don't know. I wasn't very impressed when I was like 9.
Do you know what's a bad film but actually quite a good casting is Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy.
Yeah, hot.
Rubber lips.
It's not.
That's what you're saying. Rubber lips.
You've not seen that bit? Have you seen the film?
Yeah. She's wearing the thing
No, he's Robin wears rubber lips at one point.
when he kisses her.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Smart.
man.
That's what anyone who's health conscious does.
We could have got through COVID so much quicker if we all had rubber lips.
rubber
Instead of
lip.
putting a mask on, you just slip on a pair of rubber lips.
No,
Yeah.
it wouldn't work.
Then you could kiss strangers and not get
What the
COVID.
threat was the doctors weren't like everyone.
we're not getting
I'm not getting
back
into the
into
science
this.
of it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just saying that Robin in that film could have saved a lot of lives.
Okay, fine. Rubber lips, great.
No?
I-
Mr. Freeze? You like Mr. Freeze in that
I mean,
film?
we like him, but
We
he's
don't
not
love him.
Good.
It's weird that he's not a Dr. Freeze.
Huh?
Surely he's got a PhD, right?
But his surname. His surname is spelled Friese, right?
Not when he's in villain mode.
I don't think he chose that though, did he? He didn't go back and go, oh my god.
He's got the best puns.
Does he? Oh, I suppose he does.
It's not. Yeah, but what puns are in the new Batman?
Yeah, it's not
exactly a
hard thing.
competition.
Well, they should
What
put some new
killed the
ones.
dinosaurs?
The Ice Age.
The Ice
Great.
Age, genius. Great film, Ice Age. 1 through 3, really good. 4, 5, I can't remember if there's a 6. Scrat's Adventures.
We watched the last one together in the cinema.
Lots of nipple
I feel
jokes.
like there's been more since then.
I think there was one more. I think we saw 5. Well, our one wasn't a musical.
Should we rank the Ice Ages?
Yeah,
now?
can we
I
get
would
back on track?
love
The best Ice Age is Ice Age 2.
I would
Stop. We're talking about Batman.
I would say you're correct though. Fantastic. Who plays the female mammoth? Who is it?
I can't remember any
Queen
of the
Latifah?
characters'
Queen
names.
Latifah. Brilliant.
That's some useless knowledge I've got in my head there.
That was very
You're
impressed,
like,
actually.
I remembered that, but there's more important things I should remember.
The
I
best
can't remember some of my pin numbers,
villain.
It's good. It's good.
but I can
You've got
remember.
that on
I
cue.
can remember
The female
who
mammoth
played
in
the
Ice
female
Age
mammoth.
2.
But my credit
I
card
know
pin
that
number
Simon
I've
Pegg
got saved
played-
in my phone to check.
Simon Pegg played the
best-
like heroic
best
little
what?
guy.
Batman.
Oh, we're talking about Batman, are we? Fair enough.
Sorry to divert
I'm
you,
just
boys.
trying to talk about important things.
Yeah.
They're all on Disney Plus now, by the way.
Not the Batmans.
It's the Ice Ages.
You were talking about.
Was it Batman?
Batman,
or
yeah,
something?
something
Yeah.
like that. Villains.
You wanted.
Fine, it's Bane.
Which one?
Not
Well, the Batman and Robin one.
Schumacher one.
Well, here's something funny. Not to go off
Oh,
tangent.
what? Something funny in the
Shut your
podcast?
mouth. Batman kills in that film. Straight up, just murders. He attaches a bomb to a guy and throws him off a bridge. Genuinely.
Which one?
The one with Bane in, what's that? Batman Forever? Is that Forever?
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin. Oh, they're all in a fucking cooking pot anyway. He attaches a bomb to him, throws him off a bridge, and he blows up.
Really?
Yeah. So everyone complaining about
So the
Ben
Clooney,
Affleck.
the Clooney one is violent.
He's probably the most fun because he gives a
I
little
remember the-
smile when he does.
I remember the Clooney one being the most gritty. You know,
The Bat credit card.
the back credit card. Like, what? Look at debt.
Never leave
you
the
know,
cave
like,
without it.
Well, what if he dropped it?
Well, the Bat credit card.
Yeah, imagine.
Someone tried to steal his identity
Didn't
Yeah.
have, didn't
without
have
knowing his
then.
identity.
Didn't have contact. Oh, that's true.
Although, if anyone would, bloody Batman
would
would.
be.
So does
Yeah.
Batman have to do chip and pin?
Yeah, at the time.
Oh wow.
Is there a
Sign for
pun
it?
there? Chip and pin? Is there a pun there?
What?
Is there a Batman pun in chip and pin?
No.
Chip and ping. Because don't bats ping sonar?
Oh, that's so bad.
Chip and ping.
That was
That's-
loose.
That is
Loose.
That is
Can we?
rotten.
Can we get? Can I fact check this?
You've ruined my day.
Do bats ping off of a sonar?
Well, they use sonar, but I don't.
So
I
that's
don't.
like
I
a
don't think
ping.
it's like a ping.
I think it is.
Tashi, do bats ping?
I'm going to look it up on
Put it in Google.
Lovely,
so
thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Chip and ping. Really good.
Chip and pin.
The podcast has hit a new high
Yeah.
in puns. Everybody, I would say that
What's your favourite villain? Let's do that rather than
who's
best.
your favourite? I really liked Bane, the Tom
Hardy
one.
Bane, yeah.
He's not the best, but I liked him.
I really like
Right before.
I like Scarecrow in Batman Begins a lot. He doesn't have enough to do, I think.
They should have had him back as a bigger role in the sequels. I think.
I liked Two-Face.
Whoa, you mean
Yeah, that's
Harvey
yeah.
Dent. Not Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh.
Not Tommy Lee Jones.
Tashi, where are we at with the bats?
They do ping.
I'm so happy.
Oh my god, the puns become magically funny.
Sorry, I owed you
Quite
that.
smart. How did I think of that? Oh, it was all the hard.
You added the letter G to pin.
No, come on, that's better than you're laying it on to be.
Your pin.
Chip and ping. I'm gonna write
Chipping.
a show about a bat and a potato, and it's gonna be called Chip and Ping.
Tashi, who's your favourite Batman villain?
I love them all.
It's like picking your children.
But
They're not. They're not here. They're not going to be hurt.
I guess maybe. Oh, Catwoman.
which
that's a
one
good
though? Halle Berry.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle
Yes.
Pfeiffer, very good. There is an iconic shot in that film where she whips the head off 3 dummies with a real whip.
You know that because you watch it every night.
I do, yeah.
It's the only way he
It's
sleeps.
hidden in a pretend calculator app on my phone. The
Whip and ping.
I'm not letting you have it. The shot, she did it in one take, and she really did it with like very little practice. And there's footage of everyone behind the cameras, like their minds being blown.
It's technically a Christmas movie, that one.
Similarly,
True.
it's
It's at Christmas.
not a Batman film, but we've all seen The Hobbit.
What?
Have we?
Yes.
You're the one segueing now. What's
Yeah, but I get to do it sometimes.
Yeah, because you make it a problem.
In the opening film, in the bit where all the dwarves are having dinner around the table, there's a bit where someone throws a boiled egg,
Oh, yeah.
a boiled egg
Yeah, I know
into
this.
Bomber's mouth.
Yeah.
And they were going to CGI it in,
But he
and they
didn't.
threw it, and it actually went in his mouth, and you can see the dwarf with the stupid bowl cut look at the camera actually in the film as he goes, "Way!"
Oh, that's a real reaction.
Yeah.
That actually is quite cool. Any
Ruined the
fun
shot.
behind the scenes stories from John?
Indiana Jones.
Okay.
When he goes to do the gun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's because he was meant to do a sword fight, but
He had diarrhea.
he had the shits.
Yeah.
He has diarrhea all the time because in
He just didn't want to do stunts.
in the second movie
That's
he
a
also
callback. That's a callback.
Is that wait what?
When he has the gun, he goes to.
No. When he's in the Temple of Doom, when he's on that thing with the thing that's going to crush them, when he's fighting the big beefy guy, they're meant to have a bigger fight scene. But you know when he's on the floor and he's like, "Oh no, it's not the shits." He actually had a twinge in his spine.
Same thing.
Sorry, I invented my own story.
So often, I'm not sure which that is with me.
Sometimes one leads to the other.
I swear to God, I have not been drinking. I've had 1 pint.
So, I think the best villain is Christopher Walken.
Oh, he is good.
As Max Shrek.
Yeah.
Max Shrek just brings to mind so many images unrelated to
Maximum Shrek.
Batman. Yeah, the maximum Shrek. The best Batman villain.
The full Shrek. The most Shrek you can be.
Okay, here's a quick one. Quick fire round. Here we go. Colin Farrell Penguin versus Danny DeVito Penguin. Who's better?
Danny DeVito. Because it's gross.
I would agree. Okay, Bane Tom Hardy or Bane Other Man.
Other man.
Joker Jared Leto or Joaquin Phoenix.
Or Barry Keoghan.
Oh, he is quite good, but they couldn't actually call him the Joker because of copyright and legal issues.
Oh, really?
That's true.
I thought they were just trying to be mysterious.
No. So who's the best?
The Joaquin Phoenix, obviously.
I would argue this.
Bit incelly, that film, though, but,
Bit in Selly.
quite a lot.
Divulge.
The entire film is about
So-
men hating women.
Is that true?
Pretty much.
He hates his dad. Oh, I suppose
He has
he does.
an imaginary love interest that's in his head.
Zazie Beetz.
Yeah.
That is
Say
very
what you like about Jared Leto.
No, he doesn't. I actually think Jared Leto's quite good in.
He's not good enough to have sent fucking used condoms to his co-stars, is he?
Absolutely
person,
not.
isn't it?
But
I'm glad he did.
Was the dead rat the thing as well? Was that him?
Yeah.
a dead rat, no, a live rat and a dead pig. That's
The
genuinely.
dead pig is
big.
logistically probably quite a lot of money for
See, this is
UPS.
why you shouldn't give idiots money. They start sending out dead pigs in the mail.
Give it to me.
Yeah, I'll send out live pigs.
Dead rats.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not use condoms.
So we've decided the best villain, of course, is we rounded it up, didn't we?
Heath Ledger's Joker, yeah. What about the best Batmobile?
It's a big question. Definitely, it's just Nolan. There's not really. I wouldn't argue it.
With the big tanky one.
Yeah.
Does it come in black, that one?
Oh well, I suppose the original one's.
I like
cool.
the original one, but you can't drive that anywhere.
Bit slow.
I guess
No, it's a
Needlessly
bit like an
tall.
F1 car. It's really long. So
Yeah,
you just get
you
stuck in
can't
reverse. around the
Batman,
corner.
there's a bad guy in Croydon. He's like, there's no way. I cannot drive that there.
You have to merge. There's no way.
Can't park.
You have to go around Elephant Castle. Not a chance.
Not happening. Not
Parallel
happening.
park everywhere.
I like the tank one. I think the tank one probably is the best, just aesthetically. But I always had a problem with it because Morgan Freeman didn't make the tank, right? He knew about it.
Just
and it's his lab.
existed?
No, someone's made it. Someone's designed
isn't it
that.
all
A
this-
scientist or a military
It's
person.
all prototype stuff for the military that they decommissioned. So they've got it,
Yeah.
but they for some reason went, these
The
things are
military aren't
fucking
going,
dangerous.
Well, that's what I mean. Someone, it might
That's
be
mine.
a professor or a bunch of scientists that could be like, hang on, that's the tank we worked on in coalition with Wayne Tech.
One is Morgan Freeman's character? Is he Wayne Tech? I hope.
Yeah, Wayne Corp. Wayne
Enterprises.
Inc.
Enterprises.
Oh, that's true.
Wayne Enterprises?
I don't know.
But they.
I don't know the business side
Wayne
of this.
Limited.
I have a fun. A little,
So they saw that at like a keynote, like a Steve Jobs thing.
Yeah.
It was just like presenting the Batmobile. They didn't call it the Batmobile, but whatever they
presenting
Yeah,
the
they're
armored
like-
tank that will
they
never
call it.
release.
They got a name, didn't they? The
Yeah, it had a-
Tumbler.
the Tumbler.
No, that's the bike, isn't it?
No, that's the Batpod.
It is.
Wait, the bike is called the Batpod,
Yeah.
and the tank is called the Tumbler.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Do you think
It
when
tumbles.
Should be the other way.
Do you think when
No,
the
doesn't the back wheel of the fucking bike tumble? You know, when he goes around the corner, it goes. That's like tumbling.
One more time.
That's like the sound of a tumble, isn't it?
I don't know, but yeah, it's the
Mr. Tumble's great, by the way. Justin Fletcher, if you're a big fan.
Great Batman.
I keep telling you, if you're going to look at a camera, don't
look at
switch
all three.
between all
also,
three.
it's on there.
I can't say. Oh, hello. So,
that iconic sound of Batman, isn't it?
Make that sound. It does when he goes on a sharp.
Can you do a batarang?
Is that the scene where he almost blows up a homeless person?
Almost
yeah.
definitely. Is that in the Nolan ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, there's a big sort of like through line of homeless people in that film.
Oh well, the city is pretty poor actually. Joe. Wow. Thank you.
But no, there's the homeless guy who gives you the coat in the first one.
Oh yeah. No, that was. Oh yeah.
And then they sort of all end up homeless in the last film when the city's like been
entrenched in water. Hey, want to hear one funny last thing?
Yeah, do you want to
wrap up?
Wrap up.
In this podcast.
In the Adam West Batman film, he has to dispose of a bomb with a helicopter. Remember this?
Yeah.
He picks up and drives out to the ocean, I think. Yeah, we'll just say he does, for fact. How does Batman The Dark Knight Rises end? In a helicopter.
Well.
He picks up a bomb and he drives out to the ocean.
And he needs bat repellent. Shark repellent.
No, that's well,
Bat repellent.
Get that bit. But do you think that was on purpose? Because I do.
You think it's an
I genuinely,
homage?
Christopher Nolan, I think he went.
I reckon he didn't watch that film to be like, I don't want to be influenced too heavily. And then
I think it's the opposite. I think he's like, I don't know how to end this fucking film. I'm just going to put on some old Batman, just getting the
I
59 one.
genuinely-
Nice.
I genuinely think
Right.
that was a homage.
Perfect.
Yeah, there you go. Not as funny as, but it's pretty good.
Okay.
Anyway, I have got to get back to the streets of Gotham.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, shit. When's your flight?
Well, I've got my bat pod, bat tumbler outside. What is it? The wing?
The Batwing.
No, who cares?
The chip and wing.
People are dying.
Look,
let me go.
If you think you're Batman and you're saying who cares about the name of your vehicles,
There are homeless people being blown up. Let me go.
let me riddle you this. If you're Batman, how come you can't punch no good?
It's not a riddle.
And that's a wrap. Subscribe to the Bad Clowns Film Pitch podcast and follow Bad Clowns Comedy on all social medias for updates on live shows and new comedy sketches. See you next time.